Hello, hello. God bless you. Just a quick word. Please share this word with somebody. Um, I want to tell you this. See, you have to come to a point in life where people's approval don't matter to you. If you don't come to that point, you will live your life in bondage. Because if you are still focused on trying to impress people, if you are still focused on people's opinion about you, now when I say opinion, I mean both good and bad opinion. If you are still focused on what people have to say about you, you have to go to your social media often to know people's comment, to know if anybody likes your post, to know how many likes you have, or probably on your WhatsApp status to know how many people that are watching to see your pictures or your post. You see, if you are the kind of person that is focused on what people have to say about you or people's approval of you, you may not live the kind of life that God wants you to live. Because I want to say this, and you see, when God gave me this revelation, it was shocking. I think it was 2 years ago that He was speaking to me about this. He said to me, I want to deliver you from people. I didn't know that people could be a bondage. The need, the desire to impress people could be a bondage. You know, you are doing something, you could be doing it, you could be doing something right with the wrong intention. It's possible to do something right with the wrong intention, right? Jesus went to the house of Mary and Martha, and Martha was busy running around to prepare food. And it is a good thing, right? To prepare food for the master. Master visited, and she was running around to prepare food, which is good. But Jesus said to her, this is not the right thing at this moment. You are doing the right thing, but that is not the right thing at this moment. The right thing to do is to sit down and listen to me talk to you. So there are people who are doing the right thing with the wrong intention, and they are doing it at the wrong time. Probably you are in the season in life when God does not want anybody to approve you, and you are trying to get people's approval. You want to know what people have to say about you, people's opinion about you, people's opinion about your whatever you are doing, your service, probably in church or at work or anywhere. You don't need people's approval. You need God's approval. You need God's approval. Whenever I'm speaking with God, I normally tell Him, you are my audience. I have one audience, and that is God. Whatever I'm doing it for God. He's the only one that has the scorecard. He has the score sheet. He knows how to score everyone. He knows what everybody is doing secretly. God knows what everybody is doing secretly. You might come to church and show your face, do eye service, do this. God knows what everybody is doing secretly. So let God approve you. Whatever you are doing, your boss may not approve you. Your co-workers may not approve you. Your pastors may not approve you. Your general overseer may not approve you. But let God approve you. Your friends may not approve you. Your parents, your siblings may not approve you. Nobody may see the good work you are doing, but let God see it. Let me conclude by saying this. When Samuel went to the house of Jesse to anoint a king, Jesse already sent out David to the forest. That's the youngest child. He didn't approve him. So when Samuel said, where are your children? He brought out the bigger ones, the ones he approved. Eliab and the big sons, just the big ones, the ones that have a hefty, heavy looking guys. Because he thought that being a king has to do with size. But God doesn't look the way we look. So Samuel wanted to anoint the wrong one. God said, no, you are wrong this time. Samuel, you are wrong. For the first time, you are wrong. Because you are looking with the physical eyes. You are supposed to be a prophet. As a prophet, you don't see with the physical eyes. You see with the spiritual eyes. God said to Samuel, no. And the oil did not flow. He tried to pour the oil from the horn of oil. The oil did not flow. God said, no, this is the wrong one. You are about to pour the oil on the wrong head. And Samuel said, is there any other one that is not here? And the father said, there remaineth the youngest. The youngest is not here. And Samuel said, sent for him immediately. Now, the youngest in the Bible sometimes mean a demeaning one, the one that is ignored, the one that is neglected. They brought him and they anointed him king. And David was speaking in the book of Psalm. He said, when my father and my mother rejected me, God took me in. People may reject you. People you trust may reject you. People you look up to may reject you. They may not approve you. But you know what? Excuse me. You don't need anybody's approval. You don't need nobody's approval. You need God's approval. Because God is the one that sees your heart. God is the one that sees what you do in the secret. Right? Stop fighting for approval. You see, I normally say this. People's opinion about me don't matter, good or bad. If you say I'm a nice man, it doesn't matter to me. If you say I'm a bad person, it doesn't matter to me. Honestly speaking, if you say this guy is a very God-fearing man, it doesn't matter. It won't matter. If you say he's a very bad boy, that he's pretending, it doesn't matter. Good or bad opinion, it doesn't. I've come to that point in life where whatever anybody has to say does not matter. Good or bad. Good or bad. It won't matter to me. What matters to me is when I get to the secret place, when I get to my prayer altar and kneel down. Whatever I hear at that moment, what God is saying to me, that is what matters to me. Whatever anybody has to say, I don't care who the person is. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me. Good or bad. Whether they are saying the right thing or not, it doesn't really matter to me. When I get home and get to that altar and kneel down and the Father speaks, whatever he says, that is what matters to me. Stop pursuing people's opinion. Stop it. Stop seeking for approval. Stop. God does not see. Let me finalize with this. Whenever God notices, when God observes that you are very inquisitive about people's attention and approval, he may not raise you. You know, it's possible for God to bless a man and a woman and not raise the person. You see, there are people that are blessed, but God will say, stay where you are. I will not raise you. I will not take you up. I will not showcase you. I will not reveal you. I will not announce you. I will not let people see you. You are blessed, but stay where you are. I will not reveal you. That's not complete blessing. If God blesses you and tells you, stay where you are, I will not reveal you, that's not complete blessing. Because you are seeking for attention. You are seeking for approval. You are seeking for notice. God will say no. Because it's in your heart for people to know you. I will not reveal you. But when you are seeking to please God, to do the will of God, and he sees your heart that is genuine, he will manifest you. He will reveal you. All right? Whatever anybody has to say about you don't matter. God's approval is what truly matters. Focus on God. Focus on God. You see, 5, 10, 20 years from now, we will see what everybody did in the secret. It won't take time. It won't take time. Probably 10 to 20 years from now, everybody's work will be revealed. Because preparation has a way of revealing people. So if you are getting prepared, if you are doing the right thing in the secret, we will see. We will see. Right? When you give people responsibility, you will see what they are made of. So stop seeking for approval and go and prepare yourself for whatever God wants to do with your life, whatever it is. Nobody needs to approve you or recommend you. Let God recommend you. God bless you.